Welcome back, La Familia, to another World Music Wednesday. Yes, we're bringing back the old schedule, and we're bringing back some awesome music from around the world. Today, we're looking at an artist named Estrella Morente, who is the daughter of a very famous flamenco singer, Enrique Morente. And I think he did a wonderful job at training this young lady to sing flamenco music. For those of you who have never heard of flamenco before, it is music that comes from Spain. It is very heavily influenced by Arabic music. You'll hear it in some of their scales. I particularly love the sound of the guitars and the voices. I've heard Estrella Morente's music before, but I haven't seen this particular video. Today we're looking at a performance that happened in one of their homes. These little get-togethers are mostly improvised. They mix different songs, different things that they've experimented with, and then make one whole song. I particularly want you to pay attention to the way that they communicate with one another, because it's just a beautiful thing to see when they do it live. Or at least I'm hoping that's how it's going to be on this one. Before we get started, I want to say that I do not own the rights to this song. All rights belong to the artists and the publishing companies. My only purpose here is to critique the songs and give my personal opinions on musical arrangements, instrumentation, composition, and lyrics, and nothing more. Thank you to our Patreon partners for the love and support. This channel would not be possible without your contributions. Alright, familia, so without further delay, let's put on our headphones and let's take a listen to Estrella Morente. There's really no name for this song, I think, so let's get going. Start off with strong with the guitar and the palms. You'll hear them say that a lot. Ale, it's like ole. It comes from the word Allah, which is God. See how he's listening very carefully to her expression. Very expressive, beautiful. And the guitars change. So the guitarists pay close attention because there's no structure for this. It's all improvised, so they're all feeding off of each other's energy, or not energy, vocal or performances. See how they respond? The guitar responds. Look at Estrella's voice, facial expressions. She's trying to change the rhythm there. You see the guitar is just picking there, just waiting. And they fill in. Thank you to the person who provided this clip. They're gonna switch. Beautiful. That little kid in the background is getting a heck of an education here. Look at the guy's facial expressions in the back. Ole. Beautiful. So he's just lightly tapping.
que por mi puerta pasó, llevándome contigo. Ale. Mamá, mamá, ya no me quiere. Mamá, mamá, yo sufro y lloro. Aquellos besos que me daban de chiquitita los añoro. Mamá, mamá, ya no me quiere. Mamá, mamá, yo sufro y lloro. Aquellos besos
Oh, they're intensifying.
que me daban de chiquitita los añoro.
Oh, it's about to get serious now. You always have one person who expresses flamenco in dance form. Oh, these very exaggerated, dramatic expressions. Oh, you see those beautiful movements? Ah, ole. Ole. Okay, excellent. That was beautiful. Okay, so a couple of things for those of you who are not familiar with flamenco music. Flamenco music is very spiritual music. They were created by gypsies, and mostly there were these groups of people that would travel together, and they were very close, very close. And as a result of being so close to one another, they used music as a form to express and communicate with one another on a different level, on a very spiritual level. And so you'll notice them looking at each other, waiting for each other's cues. Whenever someone would express something vocally, or even on the guitar, you'll hear them go ale, which is their way of saying, whoa, that was not you on guitar, that was all God. God came through you and expressed that melody through you, or wanted to express those words through you. That's why you'll see them like pay close attention to what they're doing, and you'll hear someone sing a melody and sing something beautifully, and they're like, ole, like, okay, cool, that you allowed yourself to not be in order for God to express itself through you. That's one of the things that I love about watching flamenco music performances, is you could see how well connected they are. Some of it is rehearsed, like melodies or songs and stuff that they create, but most of the time they allow themselves the freedom to express or to improvise in however they see fit or however they feel the music at the moment. So when I do world music, sometimes I'm not going to understand what they're singing, I'm not going to understand their stories, because they sing things about their life and what they're living on a day-to-day basis. Some terms and phrases I won't understand. I absolutely love it. I always talk on the channel about how much I love flamenco music, and I wanted to share this with you. I hope that you had fun. I know this might be a little bit different for most of you, and I appreciate that you stuck around and listened to it. I just really want to introduce people to new music. If you're new to flamenco, if this is the first time you've ever heard flamenco, I'd like to know what you think about it in the comments down below. And be honest. If it was for you, it was for you. If it was not for you, then say it's not. If you're willing to give it another shot, let me know in the comments, and then I will share more music with you all, because I know tons of beautiful flamenco music that I'm sure you'll love. Some that you might hate because of how they sing. I know they're very passionate with their singing. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm not going to rate the lyrics because I'm not 100% sure what the story was about. So, and I don't want to give them 0 Archies, of course, but I will rate the music. In guitars, I'm going to give it a solid 10 Archies. In vocal performance, I'm going to give it 10 Archies, and overall in the performance and the way that they were communicating with one another, I'm going to give them 20 Archies. This song was just beautiful. I wouldn't expect any less from Estrella Morente. She's just a wonderful artist, and her vocal range is so wide, and she does so much. She's extremely creative and extremely expressive in her singing. And so, family, I'd like to thank you for joining me. Thank you to the Patreon partners who made this channel possible. But the fun's not over yet, family. I'd like to invite you to take a look at any one of these other videos that I've reacted to, and I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. And as always, family, help me spread love, help me spread peace, and read some books. If you enjoyed this video and you want somebody else to be introduced to flamenco, share it with them, and I will see you in our next journey. Thanks a lot, family.